Yeah, hi there. Hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the channel. As I do always, before we go on, I'll leave the link below to the trailer for my feature-length horror film, Nest of Vampires. So if you are new to this channel, if you've got time, go and check that out. But yeah, just wanted to give you an update, obviously, on the crowdfunding campaign for my latest horror film, The Haunted Couple. Within the first few days, we're 27% funded, which is amazing. I want to thank again all the associate producers who backed us again, and obviously all the horror fans from all over the globe who chipped in. It really is amazing to see, and obviously this is what I do full time. So I want to thank everyone again for supporting my work and the cast, the crew. It's amazing. So yeah, let's keep this momentum going. I'll leave the crowdfunding link below, and if you are feeling generous, see what you can do for us. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, going forward, tomorrow I'm going to a city called Leicester. For those of you who are based in the US, in Australia, Canada, for example, Leicester is a large city in the centre of the UK, in a region called the Midlands. And obviously during the lockdown, I haven't been out of so I live in a small town not far from Leicester. I'm surrounded by lots of countryside, so during the pandemic, I'd go out on my 1 hour lockdown walk in the countryside on my own, keeping safe. So it's the first time I really left the town, and I'm really excited about going to Leicester tomorrow. They've got a big studio there that I've managed to source. I've spoken to the studio manager called Dave. He's a really nice guy, and he's going to show me around the studio. They've got a police cell, they've got like a library, they've got like a boxing gym, they've got like a lounge. They've got everything really. It's all under one roof, so it could be absolutely perfect for the final scenes of my feature-length horror film, Nest of Vampires. So I'm going to have a look at it tomorrow, and if I like it, then I'll be hiring that. And the confirmed dates now will be the 9th, 10th, 11th of July. That's when we'll be shooting the final scenes on Nest of Vampires, so I really can't wait to do that. I am casting at the moment for the scenes. We're actually doing an opening scene to the movie, which we should have shot back in January, but of course the pandemic came along and messed up the whole schedule. But now I've had time to go over that scene again. I've got plenty of time, because obviously the opening scene of any horror film, you've got to get spot on, right? It sets the whole tone for the rest of the film. And I want to bring on board some experienced character actors, because even though in the opening scene these actors won't have too many lines to speak, you can always, as people, we can sense when someone's really done their homework. And a really good character actor, they'll develop, even with a few lines, they'll develop a whole backstory, and they'll really bring that character to life on screen. That's what I'm looking for. So I've got a couple of people in mind already, and I will make some announcements later on today. So I'm really excited about that as well. But yeah, going forward, I'm currently, as well as that, I'm writing doing the shot list for The Haunted Couple, the shooting schedule, going over the script, also crowdfunding as well. So I'm very busy at the moment, but that's what I do. That's what I love. So we keep going forward, don't we? When I have had a bit of spare time, I've been watching some more horror films. I watched a great one last night called And Now the Screaming Starts. Now this is an Amicus production, and again, for those of you who aren't maybe familiar with Amicus, I guess I describe it as being like the sister company to the Hammer horror films, for example. And the reason why I say that is because they tend to use the same sort of visual style, and also the same actors and the same sort of storylines. So like Peter Cushing, for example, Ian Ogilvy, and with this particular film, it stars Ian Ogilvy, who was in, of course, Witchfinder General, and he went on to become the Saint in that TV series, of course, in the 1970s. And it also stars the beautiful and alluring Stephanie Beacham, and she plays a character called Catherine Fane Griffin. And to give a brief summary, well, first of all, the actual story is set in a beautiful English mansion, Gothic mansion. I think it's actually located in the county of Berkshire. It's now a 5-star hotel. It's called Oakley Court. And it's been in a lot of horror films, like some of the old Hammer horror films and Amicus horror films, of course. And it's well worth having a look at for that building alone. Absolutely beautiful. It's also got Peter Cushing starring as well, so again, always worth a look. And it follows this married couple, and they've been cursed basically. The actual lord of this mansion, he had a falling out with one of the local woodsmen. He chopped off his hand. Terrible thing to do, of course. And from that point on, the woodsman put a curse on the family. So when this young married couple arrive, Charles and Catherine, she's actually cursed, and she's followed around by this entity, and those are terrible things happen. It's a great film. It's well worth having a look at. And Now the Screaming Starts. So go and check that out. Great Amicus horror film there. But yeah, that's it really. I just want to keep everyone updated on what's going on. Again, if you are feeling generous, I'll leave the crowdfunding link below. whatever you can do for us would be absolutely fantastic. Go and check that out. And subscribe to this channel, Black Copies Films. You'd be most welcome. We are growing slowly but surely. And that's it really. Take care of yourselves. I love you all, and I shall see you all back on social media very shortly. Thank you.